What's up my loves, my name is Paige, this is Paige the Page, and today we're talking through all the readathons that are happening in December. Hello my darlings, welcome to this video. Today we're going to talk through all the readathons that I found happening in December, and I'm so excited. I love this time of year. I do know that a lot more readathons are going to be announced because I am filming this a little bit earlier than I normally do. It is currently 6 o'clock on Wednesday the 27th, especially with the Christmas ones. Lots drop throughout the month itself leading up to Christmas, and usually like 2 days before December starts as well. So I know that there will be more coming out. To jump into my disclaimers, I will leave the readathons that I mentioned linked down below, as well as a playlist that I've created on YouTube for any of those that have announcements through YouTube in there as well, and that playlist will be updated with any that I stumble across throughout my travels. I don't actively search for readathons to add to it, but if I see any that pop up, then I will just add to that. So then if you check the playlist and it's been updated, there will be more readathons for you to check out, but I don't update the spreadsheet or the description box. Speaking of, I also create a spreadsheet that has the spiel that I will say in this video with links to the announcement video, potentially a Discord or any other relevant places, as well as who the creators are, the name and the runtime as well. So all of that information is linked down below. I will only be mentioning the person whose channel I found this on. It may not be the creator, but the links below will provide you to who the creator is. Some of these have been brainchildren of multiple people. It's just the channel that I found them on. So usually a co-host or the creator. Check out the videos and they will tell you all the information that you need for those. This is only the readathons that I found out at the time of filming, and I am in Australian AEDT. So when you see this, it will be 6 AM AEDT, and I'm not filming it tomorrow night when I normally would for being so close to the end of the month, because I'm shaving my head in 12 hours from when you're seeing this video. I will have shaved my head for charity. I'll leave that link down below if you would like to donate. It's through the World's Greatest Shaver and raising funds for the Leukemia Foundation. So that is why I'm filming this a little bit early, but like I said, all of the information will be in the description box below. Thank you for those who notified me last month that my links hadn't worked. When I was uploading the information, it didn't work and I didn't notice for 2-3 days. So my apologies, but hopefully this time I will be able to keep an eye on it and actively see it to be able to fix it if it happens again. But fingers crossed it does not, because it is a bucket ton of work. And thank you those who have used my Google form for the information for these readathons as well. I really appreciate it. It makes my life so much easier in trying to synthesize this information, having it from the people that have actually created it rather than the gobbledygook that comes from up here. With this form as well, if you have any readathons that are upcoming and you'd like for me to talk about them in these videos, I do highlight them to put them at the top of the month longs, and then if there are the possibility of putting it above another runtime for another readathon, I will do that because you've taken the time to fill this out. So that's my way of giving thanks. If it's not a month-long one and it runs for a time period after one, I do go chronologically for those. But aside from that, it's just my way of giving thanks to taking the time to utilizing this so that I can talk about it a lot easier. And I think that's everything for these videos. I start from the shortest runtime of the readathons through to the longest, and I have no idea how many readathons I have found, so let's just jump in and talk about them. Starting with our 24-hour readathon, which is happening on the 14th of December, and that's Relaxin' Readathon, which is created by the Reading Nymph. They do a bi-monthly readathon that is all about taking time for yourself and doing some self-care. So it's a reminder to take a day for yourself, and if you want to read, read. If you don't. It's up to you and what you want to do with your day. There is a bingo board, but the prompts are flexible with both 4 reading prompts and 4 activity prompts, so you can do what you like with these. It's not hard and fast, but if you want to use them, you can. Basically, this readathon's so flexible to fit your needs. If you want to extend it to be a week long or a month, whatever works for you, you can. This is just the little reminder to take some time for yourself. And you can combine prompts as much as you want. Then we have a 2-day readathon running from the 14th to the 15th, and that's Literature Winter Romance Line, which is created by Steph Loves. So you don't have to follow the bingo board, but there is a 4x4 bingo board available to guide your reading if you would like. You only need to get 4 prompts, and there is a mixture of reading prompts and activity prompts. It's very chill and having a good time reading some romance, just being involved in the community. Then we have a 3-day one running from the 29th of November to the 1st of December. So that will be starting in a couple of days, and that's a very merry swoony readathon, and I found this on Kaylani Simply Me. And this is a weekend of sprints, movies, games, and giveaways. They have a really big focus on giveaways, as this is a time of giving and wanting to give back to the community. You do need to be in the Discord to participate in the watch-alongs and the giveaways. Spending a weekend together, reading, eating, drinking, watching, chilling, and having a fabulous time. There are no prompts, it's all just vibes. And this is hosted by the Sweeney Readers Book Club. Then I have a week-ish readathons. The first running from the 8th to the 15th. And that is the holiday rom-comathon created by Pretty Purple Polka Dots. And this is to create your own perfect Hallmark holiday movie. So you cast your love interests, pick your tropes, and your setting. You can double up as much as you want, and it's just such a good fun time creating that perfect Hallmark holiday movie. And it's so good. So good. Then we have running from the 8th to the 14th Readathon, which I found on the Book Hermit. So whilst they are running it from the 8th to the 14th, you can do it whenever you need. If you'd like to participate, extend it out for longer, and then throughout the year just pop it in as you need. But it is a Tetris themed readathon, and you can try and make a line, 5 lines, whatever works for you. Feel free to double up as much as you want and as much as you need, and there are different prompt sections for you to be able to pick and choose from. Their prompts are solely designed to work for you and what you need them to be, so you can take that time to reset, get yourself back on track for how you're feeling and where you need to focus on, and then continue on. Then we have running from the 15th to the 21st, the Queer Lit Readathon, which is created by Kathy Treidhart, and this is reading queer literature in a bingo board. Feel free to use it how you want to, or not at all, and double and tripling up is completely encouraged and allowed. Queer Lit is just so much fun, and the resources that have been made are absolutely amazing to be able to help find queer books. It is really just a wonderful time of building community, having fun, and reading queer things, and any queer counts. Editing me just realized I didn't check the spreadsheet, and I have had another person mention, so my apologies. So there is Smutmas happening from the 15th of December to the 21st of December, and this is through YouTube and doing sprints, but also through the book club Discord. So Smutmas is the Hose and Prose book club holiday event. Typically each month they have a smutty weekend, but in December they're going for a week. The plan is to read 3 spicy holiday themed book or novellas throughout that week, and I'm just, oh, we know I like me a little bit of smut, so that sounds perfect. Just a week of reading smutty, spicy holiday books and novellas. Oh, that's a good time. So they will also be linked down below to Reading with Dr. B's channel, and their Discord will be in the spreadsheet. Then we have 11 or 12 day readathons. The first running from the 1st to the 12th, and that is the 12 days of Cosmos I found on Cortagonist's channel. This is all about being cozy throughout this time and getting ready to open the door to the 12 days of cozy mysteries, interactive challenges, and festive fun. This year, the 12 days of Cosmos is an advent calendar themed readathon filled with mystery solving, cozy vibes, and holiday cheer. Each day from December 1st to December 12th, there will be a new prompt, activity, or clue to keep you sleuthing and celebrating the season. Whether you're solving mysteries or sharing cozy moments, this readathon is all about spreading joy and making the holiday season unforgettable. I do believe I've taken that directly from their Google Drive because that just beautiful. Love it. So cozy and wonderful. Then we have running from the 3rd to the 14th, the Christie's Missing Readathon, which I found on Naomi's bookshelf. This is a team-based readathon with a bonus prompt depending on your team. Reading 1 Christie and you've completed the readathon, but if you want to read Christie for the other prompts, you can, and there is also a group read. You don't have to read all Christie, just the 1, and the rest is open for what you want to do with the prompts. But they're all inspired by Christie in some capacity. Then we have 2 week-long readathons, the first running from the 25th of November, so it's already started, through to the 8th of December, and that's Jingle Bellathon, created by Macy from The Bright Side Girl. Jingle Bellathon is a holiday and winter themed readathon. We read cozy or spooky winter, holiday and Christmas themed books and do photo, reading and physical challenges. I love Macy's readathons and just how creative and wonderful and community based they are. They do have so many things happening on Instagram throughout, and it's just really such a wonderful time to be involved in the community. Macy really makes it accessible for as many people as humanly possible. Then we have running from the 1st of December to the 14th, the hashtag Back to Kindle readathon, which I found on Reading with Lean's channel, and the goal of this readathon is to prioritize your e-reader. This is a team-based readathon using a Back to Kindle 2024 board, so physical or digital version, to read your ebooks. You need to sign up in the Discord, and the points are based off the prompts that you land on. You roll the dice, once completed, you roll again. So it's a roll as you go style readathon. There are rules involving DNFs and rollover books from previous months, but all of that information is in the announcement videos as well. Then we have 24-25 day readathon, the first running from the 1st to the 24th, and this is the Cozy Christmas Market created by Ellie's Cozy Chronicles. Ellie has once again summarized the coziness of the season and created a readathon based off things you can get or do at a Christmas market, and they are really just such lovely prompts with the theme and designed to have a cozy, delightful, fun time. Then I have running from the 21st to the 25th, the Ever After Readathon 25 Days of Romantasy, which I found on my Kind of Steph's channel. This readathon is romantasy and or paranormal romance focused, but all genres are welcome. It is just highlighting those particular genres this time. And this is a make your own bingo board based off the prompts provided. And so the goal is to get a blackout, but you do you and have fun in however you choose to approach this, and also continue some of those fantasy romance series. You can use one book for 2 prompts, and to build your card, it's not mandated, but it is encouraged to pick 3 prompts from the card 1 of prompts, and then the rest of the prompts you can add whatever you need to do, however you want to do the prompts. That's completely up to you. But I think just that card 1 has some really good prompts to be able to pick from. And then we have the month-long readathons. So the first is Game Night-a-thon, which is created by Bemused Bookworm, and you need to read books that correspond to prompt numbers. You get to submit 5, and if those 5 meet certain criteria, you will unlock a max 5 further slots. At the beginning of January, they will draw 5 winning numbers, and whoever guesses closest to those wins. Then we have the Grinchmas Readathon created by Bebe, and this is a Grinch-themed readathon for all the holly jolly fun. The prompts are a list, and each one may only be completed once. Teams are assigned as you join the Discord, and there will also be trivia, holiday movies, scavenger hunts, and so much more. I will have the sign-up form linked down below, as the cutoff day to sign up is the last day of November. Then we have Freezathon created by Julie's Reading. There are 3 snowforts, all themed around different genres, and they're having an epic snowball fight. Readers will support their team by completing genre and winter-based theme prompts, as well as working as a team to unlock ways to get bonus points. Every single book you read will count for points, but participants must choose between sci-fi fantasy, romance and general fiction, and mystery, thriller or horror teams to participate. You don't have to read only books from that genre. Then we have Merry Bookmas, which is created by Completely Melanie, and this is a seasonal based readathon and the last seasonathon for the year. There are 12 prompts based off 12 movies of Christmas, a great book, and an author chat, as well as sprints throughout the month, and they have a mixture of reading and activity prompts, and it really is just building up that fun community time. Then we have Consumathon, which is created by QWERTY. Dear God, the theme song on their channel was bloody brilliant. Please go watch their announcement video, I need you to. So you need to join one team, whether that be book, food, games, or media, and the easiest way to go about this is to choose what you think you'll consume the most of in the month of December, or the one you want to challenge yourself to consume the most of. And if you don't know, you can be sorted into one. The game functions like a scavenger hunt in essence, with each item as 1 point unless otherwise specified on your team's point tracker. You can do any of the items as many times as you wish, but there is an honor system, so please record your things accurately from that, and the Google Doc explains everything because it's awesome and it makes a lot more sense than I ever possibly could. And it's basically just consume the things that you want to consume competitively. And then we have Tinsel and Tales Readathon, which I found on Paperback and Ponytail's channel. This is a Christmas themed readathon with sprints and so many co-hosts. There are 9 prompts, all themed around Christmas time and just focusing on this time of year and the community spirit that comes with it. Then we have Holiday Hellathon, which is created by Slime and Slashes. Once again, stolen from the Google Doc. Thank you people for Google Docs, I love you. And the holiday season can be hell, but join in this holiday themed event and you'll have a hell of a good time. So it's a holiday themed readathon, watchathon, activity-a-thon, but with a twist. It's a fun festive showdown between Team Santa, Team Krampus, and Team Elf. There's a naughty and a nice list, each packed with holiday themed prompts for reading and watching. And there's also a separate naughty and nice list for activities as well. You can either choose to go down the mood reader or watcher option, or you can go down a bit more of a planner route as well. You can still see what other additional prompts the movies or books fit after you finish reading or watching, and then you log those books, movies, or activities for the appropriate team. Then we have a very vintage Christmas readathon, which I found on Mitzi Reads and Writes' channel. This theme to read vintage Christmas books, either reading a book that fits one of the prompts, a group read, or a Christmas classic. This is set in a 3x3 bingo board, and the announcement contains so much history towards Christmas and providing context to the prompts. It's so fascinating seeing how they've come up with this and where it's originated from, so feel free to go and check that out and read some vintage Christmas things. Then we have the Reindeer Readathon, which is created by Eric from Break Even Books. This is a competitive team-based readathon to see who's the top team. They do provide weekly updates, and each prompt is based off each of the Christmas reindeer. You do need to sign up, and Eric will assign you a team, so please give them time to be able to sort you, and I believe the last day of this sign up is the last day of November as well. Each of the prompts are always so creative and so fun, and you'll be joining a Discord as well to discuss with teams and general chit chat if you want to be involved in that as well. Eric has really created such an amazing readathon that is so community based and so fun each and every year, and so many people just come back time and time again because of all the lovely feels that, and a little bit of the competitive spirit in there as well. Then we have Dark December, which I found on the Cottage Goths library. You can either embrace the darkness and go the dark route and read dark books, or go and lighten everything up and go down the light route. Or you can try and balance it out and do both. It's completely and totally up to you. There are 16 prompts and created a bingo board, but feel free to do whatever works for you, and doubling up is definitely allowed. Then we have the Nutcracker Readathon, which I found on Bugs' Books, and each prompt is themed from a musical piece, and they have narrowed it down to 10 quintessential pieces. You don't have to read all 10 prompts, but you can do if you want to, and each of the prompts are so fun with their alignment to the musical and what is happening within the piece at that given time as well. G has also said that they're going to be doing Lightfall this year, but at this time we haven't had an announcement, so I know that it's happening, but I don't know when. So that will be one that I add to the playlist when I get to see that announcement video. And then we have the final month-long, but is running from the 15th of November to the 15th of December, and that's a bucket listathon created by Danny Dabbles. And I did talk about this in my November readathon video as well, but this is a game board with an easy and a hard mode to help achieve the reading goals set at the beginning of the year, and trying to just, you know, mad dash finish them off by the end of the year. And then the final one I want to mention is our 2-month-long one, which is running throughout the entirety of November and December, and that's Clear Your Shit, created by Mouse Reads. Again, I did talk about this in my November readathons video, but the aim of this readathon is to read down your own TBR, and this is year 5, but it is a great time to start as it is a new storyline, and there are more than 20 prompts, including some surprise prompts that are revealed throughout the time, so feel free to be able to jump in if you want to at any given point. Those are the readathons that I found at the time of filming that are happening in December. How are we already here? This is nuts. If you have any ones that you know that are coming up for January, feel free to use that Google form and let me know all about them, and I will mention them in my January video. But I can't believe it. This is the last readathon video of the readathons in 2024. We've made it. I feel like readathons have absolutely skyrocketed in numbers this year, and it's glorious seeing all of the community do all these different things. It is just a wonderful time. But like I said, there will still be so many more that come out that I haven't got to in this video, so feel free to keep an eye on that playlist, and hopefully you'll be able to see more announcement videos come on in as I stumble across them. Let me know in the comments if there's any readathons that you're hoping to participate in December. I just love this time of year and seeing all of the chaos as people try and mad dash to the end of the year for their reading goals, and just having a glorious seasonal time. So feel free to let me know in the comments down below anything you want to let me know about your readathons, anything and everything. And if you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe. I'll hopefully see you in my next video.